The way say
Academy, and this is Sanjana, as you know. And in this video, we are going to learn about the matter. What is matter? So it is basically the term of the chemistry and sometimes also used in physics. So we actually listen sometimes that this is the matter or this is, but this matter is not about any psychology matter. This matter is about the chemistry. So what is matter? We need to know something. So friend, the matter is the any object which occupies space and has its own mass. Means I have this object, and when I will keep it somewhere, so it will occupy some of the space and it has also its own mass. So any object which has its own mass and also occupies the space, we call that object as the matter. Now we have to get to know that matter is made up of the particle. Means if you watch this marker, so this is also made up of very small tiny particles which we cannot see by our naked eye. We will have to use some special type of microscope to see the particle. So also I have told you that matter is made up of the particles. Okay, now we need to study, we need to know that what are the characteristics of all those particles by which this marker is made up of. And any matter means even I am also a matter because I have my own mass and I am also occupying some space of the floor. So the characteristic of the particles of matter, the first characteristic is the particles of matter are continuously moving. Means the particle which is in the matter, they are continuously moving, they are not stable. And then the second thing is that the particles of matter affects each other. Means if you watch, this is a solid, as you know, this is a solid. So what will happen? The particles are continuously moving here, I said. So the particles will go here and there. So how will this object be formed? That means that there is an intermolecular space between the particles of the matter. Like these are the particles of the matter. These are the tiny particles of the matter. So in between there is the intermolecular space, which is actually a type of force that is binding them. Means they are bound like this by the force known as the intermolecular force. Means they are continuously moving. They attract each other by the intermolecular force. Next is the particles of the matter have space between them. The particles, let us take an example to understand this. Like in the beaker, you take the water and you dissolve some salt in this. So what will happen? That the particles of water will mix with the particles of the salt and we will get the salt solution. Same as here, means there are the space between the matter so that other particles can come and mix with them. Now we have the three forms of the matter. First is the solid, liquid and gas. Mainly three forms. Actually it is five forms, but here I want to tell you about the three forms: solid, liquid and gas. Now here the difference is only that in the solid, the particles, they are very close. They are very tightly packed, means the intermolecular space, it is too much. And in the liquid, the intermolecular space is more, and in this intermolecular space is not there. Force of attraction is too much. Here in the liquid, the force of attraction is not very strong, so that the particles can move, but not too much. But in the gas, you want that the particles are very not close. They are very far from each other. Means the intermolecular force here is none, so that the particles are moving here and there. So how you have to identify this is the solid, because the particles of it are very in the with the intermolecular force, they are very attractive to each other and they are binding tightly with each other. So that is the difference between the solid, liquid and gas. So this was some basic thing we need to know about the matter. So by this one I am gonna take my seat. Thank you.